Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. All right, shalom, shalom, Yashala, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Wahara Kwadash, double honor to my apostles, the elders, at Great Millstone, the men that taught me this truth through the Spirit. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, teaching this word in truth and sincerity. Peace and blessings to the elect of the house of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Today's lesson is going to be a series, which is the parables of Yahawashi. I'm doing things a little bit different. I'm messing around with the PowerPoint and, trying to jazz the lessons up to give you some images and, you know, different ways to serve. Like the saying goes, there's different ways to skin a lamb. Or there's different ways to serve the food of the word of the Lord. So we used to do this back in our days, in our heydays. But every now and then, the spirit of editing gets on you, and you just want to, season up the food a little bit. But anyway, we're going into the parables of Yahawashi. And the first one we're tackling is the lamb under the bushel. And what does it mean? The lamb under the bushel, as you can see, is in Matthew, the 5th chapter, the 14th verse to the 16th. It's also found in Mark 4:21 and 22. And it's also found Luke 8:11 to 17 and 11:33 to 36. And as you can see, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify Yahweh, which is in heaven. And the saying is said similarly throughout the Gospels, as you can see. Lamp under the bushel. Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. Let's get into it. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. So let's dive into it. Ye is talking about the followers of the Messiah, the disciples, which later became apostles, and all the servants of the Lord that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. The ye is talking about y'all, right? The servants of the Lord are the light of the world. Let's look up this word light.
57. Phos.
Strong G 5457. Phos. And when you look up the definitions of these words, it says of truth in its knowledge. Life, the word light has many definitions, but you have to pick the definitions that fits the context of the scriptures. So it says of truth and its knowledge, together with the spiritual purity associated with it. The power of understanding, especially moral and spiritual truth. So let's go back to it. Ye are the light of the world. So Yahawashi was telling his servants, you are the power and understanding of moral and spiritual truth. And that world there is cosmos, when you look it up in the Greek. And cosmos means a group, a separate organization of, or a group of something. Like you have a cosmos of stars. You have the sea world. the world of sports. That's not talking about the whole entire planet Earth, which is the word oikomene in the Greek, but the word cosmos means a group of something. So when Yahawashi is speaking this parable, ye, servants of the Lord, are the men that have the power and understanding of moral and spiritual truth of the world. The world is talking about Israel, right? A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Let's dig into it. I use this picture as of the lighthouse because this is in reference or symbolic to what the Lord was saying. Now, what is a lighthouse? A lighthouse is a tower, building, or another type of physical structure designed to emit light from a system of lamps and lenses and to serve as a beacon for navigational aid, right? So when Yahweh said that we are the light of the world, the servants of the Lord are like lighthouses, right? A city that's set up on a hill that can't be hid. So say if this lighthouse was on a high, which a lighthouse is a tall tower, when you out at sea and it's dark, you're going to see that lighthouse. You're going to see that light through the darkness. And you know that you're coming close to land. Let's read more in this definition. It says lighthouses mark dangerous coastlines, hazardous shores, reefs, rocks, and safe entries to harbors. They also assist in aerial navigation. So Yahweh Shah referenced us, right, as lighthouses. So us being servants of the Lord, right, and having the power of understanding, especially moral and spiritual truth, we are beacons for navigational aid, right? We mark dangerous coastlines, hazardous shoals, reefs, rocks, and safe entries to harbors. They also assist aerial navigation. So us, we each brother is a lighthouse in this truth. Each brother is a pillar. Each brother is a candlestick, right? As the scriptures reference us. And guess what? We are showing the rest of the elect of the house of Israel, the lost sheep of the house of Israel, how to get back to the Lord. We showing them the scriptures. We showing them the path, the way, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh, right? So continue to be a lighthouse. Continue to be the glow. Don't be like the darkness of this world, the negativity, the misery, right? But be the light, be the assistance, the aid, be the navigation. And how do we do that? With wisdom. We are able to give people advice and counsel through the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. So it says a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. You can't hide a lighthouse in the sea, right? Because that light radiates or illuminates a great distance. I'm going to read this comment. GMS in his likeness, Isaiah 60 and 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. Right? And that light was Yahweh Shah and is Yahweh Shah. And Yahweh Shah is the word turned flesh. And we have the word with us today. Right? So it says, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh has risen upon thee. And this is the time period we living in now. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. The time for light is now, because we are coming into the days of darkness, and darkness represents great evils and great judgments. So it's time to get this light while you can. Isaiah 60:2, this is GMS in his likeness. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth. What is darkness? If light is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, what is darkness? The opposite of the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures is wisdom of this world. Which wisdom of this world is foolishness unto the Most High. It says, in gross darkness the people. So these people are in foolishness. These people are in folly. These people are adverse to Yahawashi Yahawashi. Stay up under the bushel. It says Matthew 5:15. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick. It giveth life unto all men. So Yahawashi was telling us, don't extinguish your light. Don't extinguish your fire by putting it under a bushel, because that's what a bushel is, was something they use to weigh certain things. It's a basket. And if you put a cup or a basket over a flame or a candle, it's going to extinguish it. It's going to put it out. So the Lord was telling us to shine, man. The Lord was telling us to bright burn, right? Go super saiyan, charge up, level up. Don't hide your power. Show your power. And what is our power? The fear of the Lord. And what's the fear of the Lord? The beginning of knowledge. What's the fear of the Lord? Exercising these scriptures, man. So I'm going to read the comments. This is GMS in his likeness. Unto the upright, there ariseth light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteous. And that's what Yahawashi is, man. He is righteous and full of compassion, man. Verse 3, oh, send out thy light and thy truth. And that's what the servants of the Lord are doing, man. Right? The servants of the Lord are shining their light via the internet highways and byways throughout the four corners of the earth. And this is why the end of the world is coming, is because the light is being shined. Truth is being declared. Right? The scriptures say, and truth that been so long without fruit is being declared. Let me get that real quick. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. This is what we witnessing. This is what we experiencing. The truth of the scriptures are being declared. And the lies are being put out. The false prophets are being put out. Right? Check. As my man Frankie says. This is GMS declare the end. Shalom, Apostle. It says, before I go, whence shall I not return? Even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, man. And that's talking about here in America, man. AKA Babylon, where there is no light. There is no knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Lord. There is no fear of the Lord. Right? So even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, man. Because everywhere you turn around, death is following you. And that's because the wicked beareth rule, man. Job 10:22, a land of darkness, as darkness itself. God damn. As darkness itself, man. Shit. It says, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness. So even whatever little bit of knowledge or wisdom they do have is of darkness. As the scriptures say, Jake is wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. They have no clue what the fear of the Lord is or the will of the Lord. And this is why you got so many bugged out Christians teaching what they're teaching, which is plantation Christianity or pagan Christianity, as Apostle Tahar coined it, right? So it says a land of darkness itself, of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness. This is America. You damn right that's America, right? You talk to the people, they're gone. They're bugged the hell out. Every facet of life, whether it's the education, you're not really being educated. You're not taught your nationality, all the laws, statutes, commandments, or any basic survival skills. If it's the health is darkness because all the foods is genetically modified, and the people's diets is darkness. People know what's right to eat, but still eat the wrong things. The spirituality is darkness because you caught up into every religion under the sun. And there's only one God, there's only one truth, there's only one faith. And that's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So the education is darkness, the spirituality is darkness, the health is darkness. The only thing this place got is military might. And the reason they got military might is for its great destruction. As in the prophecy in Daniel's, when it speaks about the different uh the statue, that as the metals went down, as the breakdown of the statue went down, the metals degraded, but their military might increased. But all that military might increase was for their destruction. But I'm gonna read a couple more and I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all. GMS in his likeness, Isaiah 2 and 5. O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord. That's beautiful, man. That is beautiful. Let us walk in the light of Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Because what is there in this world but death? You got adulterous women. The women are out of order. The men are out of order, right? The men are adulterous too. Physically adultery and spiritual fornication, which mean believing in other philosophies. So I'm gonna read this again. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but under a candlestick, but on a candlestick, and giveth life unto all that are in the house. That is our job. That's what Yahawashi commanded us to do. Don't put your light under the damn bed. What service do light have in a closet? What service does the light have for you under the bed? What service does the light have for you in this drawer? You got to put your light on a candlestick. That's where it best serves you. So Yahawashi was telling us to shine, man. Shine. Don't hide. The scriptures say the eye shall see thy teachers. Show your face. Let the world see who are the servants of the Lord, and proclaim his name and his truth. In the NLT, no one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. And what house is that talking about? The house of Israel. Not the house of the Greeks, not the house of the Gentiles, not the house of the Edomites, not the house of the Moabites, not the house of the Ishmaelites, not the house of the Hittites, not the house of the Jebusites, not the house. I could keep going. This is talking about the house of Israel. Lamp under the bushel. Matthew 5:16. Let your light shine before men, that they may see your Father's good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And that is our purpose, Akim. That is our true purpose. Everybody's supposed to see what manner of man you are. And the manner of man you're supposed to be is an ambassador for Yahawashi. You're supposed to be a representation of Yahawashi Yahawashi on earth. Your talk is like Yahawashi. Your walk is like Yahawashi. Your conduct is like Yahawashi. That's how you're supposed to be. And then everybody's going to know truly you are a servant of the Lord. God must be with you because you're not like a nigger like the rest of the world. You're not in darkness like the rest of the world. Your pants ain't sagging off your ass. You got a beard on your face. You speak truth. You're a forgiving person. You're a brotherly person. You're a charitable person. You're exercising the fruits of the Spirit. And top it all off, you're just different, man. And the world is going to glorify the Lord, man. Just like they did with our forefathers. With Moses, with Daniel, with David. The people that was around, they said, surely the Lord is with you. There's something different about you. The way you believe upon the Lord, there's something different. You're not just conforming. You're not trying to be like everybody else. There's something different about you. And that's because that's the light that's within you. That's because Yahawashi Yahawashi is within you. And then when the time comes, from all your sacrifices, from all the hell that you done caught, from everything that you done lost in this world, you will be rewarded. Pretty much that's it, man. I pray and hope that y'all was edified. I'm going to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, Wahara Kwadash. Till next time, I say, Shalom.